Hello, people. Can't get a little color in my face for once. Okay, hang on a sec. Wait for the stragglers to show, and then we'll get fired up. We got 16 people. Oh, 3/4 of you. Rocky, can I see all your faces real quick, just so I know I'm dealing with people, human beings of the people variety? There we are. Tyler doesn't have a video, that's fine. Ruth is here, Evans is here. Sammy, Nick Putney. Nick Putney from Putney, Vermont. You should move to Putney, Vermont. I think it would just be ironic, wouldn't it? Don't you want to live your life in irony? I don't know. Maybe that's me. Tiana Smith, still quiet. That's good. You're a quiet person, Tiana, and I respect that. Vanessa, relaxing. Yeah. And Rocky is hiding. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What I want to do today, I actually didn't get a chance to look at these videos ahead of time because things have been crazy here. So we're going to watch them for the first time together. And oops, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry. We're going to be judgy today. Let's all be judgy. So I think what I'm going to do, I told you part of your grade is going to be judging other people's videos. I'm going to have to work out in my head how exactly we're going to do that. I think what I want to do is assign each of you 3 videos, but I have to randomize them so everyone's getting 3 and we're not all doing the same 3. So I'm going to think about that today and figure out how I'm going to do it. I think isn't this project supposed to be over next week? Am I right? I believe next week's the last week of this, and then we start the second half of the class, which I'm not looking forward to either. So I'd like to just do this for the rest of the semester. Just look at videos, right? It's like real life. All right, let's get fired up here, people. This is Noemi Alonso. See if I can't share this. Share. This seems to be a very popular thing, the Animaker. A lot of people using the Animaker. Well, let's do it.
Before the cell enters the division stages, it has to go through interphase. During interphase, the cell grows, obtains nutrients, and the nuclear DNA is replicated. Interphase is divided into 3 phases: the G1 phase, the S phase, and the G2 phase. During the G1 phase, the cell grows in preparation for replication, and the proteins needed for replication are synthesized. During the S phase, also called the synthesis phase, the individual chromosomes are replicated. After this step, chromosomes will consist of 2 sister chromatids. This means that the amount of DNA in the cell has doubled. The cell will then enter the G2 phase. This phase will provide the cell with an opportunity to keep growing and synthesizing new proteins. One protein in particular being microtubules, which will be needed during mitosis. During interphase, there are checkpoints that are located at the end of each phase to make sure that things are running smoothly. These checkpoints are the G1 checkpoint, GO, the S phase checkpoint, and the G2 checkpoint. The G1 checkpoint checks for accurate cell size? Has the cell acquired enough nutrients? And is the DNA damaged? GMs where non-replicating cells go, and three things can happen to these cells. They can be placed on a temporary hold, permanent hold, or cell death, apoptosis, can occur if the cell is beyond repair. The S checkpoint checks to see, is DNA replication complete? The G2 checkpoint checks for appropriate cell size and has the DNA replicated accurately?
Okay, I got to be honest, Noemi, I can't see anything wrong with that. I'm sorry. I have no criticism for that. I think you've nailed it, if you don't mind my saying. Okay, let's see who's up next. Sydney Barrier. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. Sam.
Think about the tree types.
Sam,
Yep.
can you see the prokaryotic termination signals?
Yep, you're all set.
Okay, good. Thank you.
The prokaryotic termination signals. Rho-independent termination happens without the Rho protein. Instead, this termination requires special termination sequences. These are repeats of each other. As you can see, these sequences are complementary base pairing. The inverted complementary sequences cause a hairpin loop structure to form. This slows down the movement of the RNA polymerase across the DNA strand. Notice the long U strand. Because of the destabilization, the RNA polymerase detaches and falls off. Rho-dependent termination happens with the Rho factor protein. This protein attaches onto the RNA recognition site. It pulls the RNA polymerase as it moves along the DNA template. When RNA polymerase pauses at the terminator, Rho catches up. The protein then unwinds the DNA-RNA hybrid in the transcription bubble. Because of the unwinding, transcription is terminated. The Rho protein, the messenger RNA, and the RNA polymerase are released. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Honestly, I think that's enough for today. Very good, Sydney. Again, I don't have any complaints there. Let's try the next one. Evans Cujo.
Hi, I'm Evans, and you're welcome to today's lesson with me. Today's topic is about transgenic plants and animals. Let's first get started with some important terminologies. Transgenesis refers to the process of deliberately introducing the genes into the germ-laying organism so that all offspring inherit the introduced genes as part of their genetic makeup. A transgene is a gene that has been transferred naturally or by any of the number of genetic engineering techniques from one organism to another. A transgenic animal or plant is one that has a foreign gene called a transgene inserted into its DNA. Let's start with transgenic animals. This is a general procedure for creating transgenic animals, for example, a muscular cow. Let's find the results on our next slide. This is what our transgenic cow looks like. Imagine the appearance of a pig after the producing gene and the cat has been transferred into the pig's DNA.
There it is.
Interesting, isn't it? Scientists conducted an experiment by transferring the genes responsible for glowing in a jellyfish into mice. As a result, the mice were observed to glow in the dark. These are some other examples of transgenic animals. Let's talk a little bit about transgenic plants. Here is a general procedure for creating a transgenic plant. This is an apple that has been transgenicized by transferring the genes of an orange into the apple. The resulting fruit gives a combination of these two. Transfer of genes from grapes into an apple results in a hybrid fruit termed as grapple. I really love eating this one.
I want a grapple.
Transgenesis. 1. Improvement in insect and disease resistance. 2. Increased farm yield. 3. This technology can help us to create life-saving
Yay,
I hope you
Evans.
enjoyed this lesson. Stay tuned for my next topic.
Okay. All right. So Evans, mostly fabulous. Couple of jumps in there that could be straightened out a bit. Another thing is at the first part when you did a whole lot of transgenic animals, it seemed kind of like cute and fun, but there was no little sense of why this is important, what it can be used for that would be useful. I mean, there was the one huge cow, which was really cool, but the other things just kind of seemed like fun. And I'd like to see more examples of, isn't this great what we did? Because now people don't die, whatever. I mean, but that's all. I mean, I thought it was really good. Raquel Frederick. Here we go, Rocky. Okay, I'd like to nominate Raquel Frederick for Most Improved Video. This is really good. Just by your second video, you've really kicked some butt here. One thing you should probably fix, you got twins here. I'd get rid of one of these people. I mean, they're both good looking, but you probably don't need two of them. The other thing is, it would be nice if there was some voiceover. It seems like some of the other people found a way to do voiceover just from text, like the text is being computer generated into the voice. That's fine if you don't want to do your own voice, but be nice to have a little voiceover is all. But pretty good. I like it a lot. Okay. And Matt Gamellan. Gamellan ain't some melon. Oh, that was terrible. Ooh. Okay, so Matt, I think I want you to do a little more work on this one. At the beginning here, be nice to have some pictures, and maybe again the voiceover, but just it's a little too texty. I'd like to have, even if the pictures aren't, very relevant, just to get a little more flash going. Um, and I like this at the end. I like this bad boy. Be nice to get some context here, like why is this happening? Yeah, just a little more context on that piece. Like this is what happens. Why? How does it fit into what the cell's doing? Okay, but good though.
You got it.
Animaker. Everybody's using this one now. This must be the best. Gene imprinting. Can't wait. This you, Vanessa, straighten up. Like that. Okay, I like it. Quick question, what is this little thing?
It's supposed to be a tape, like it's like like when you're doing like a little collage and you put a tape like to hold it down.
Oh, so you're sticking the thing up with tape. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I can't really complain about this one. I think you've done a fine job here. So we've nailed it, people. We found the right way to do it. Bailey Lyons. I bet you she did a video. I mean a movie. Here we go.
They're composed mainly of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, though sometimes you may see some that have nitrogen and phosphorus. Most lipids do not dissolve in water because they are non-polar, meaning their electrons are equal within the molecules. The main types of lipids you can see are triglycerides, phospholipids, steroids, and prostaglandins. Triglycerides are the most abundant lipid in the body, composed of glycerol and 3 fatty acid chains. In order to form a lipid,
Well, I think, let me just give comments while we go. Be nice to pause on this for 3 seconds so people can see fatty acids and lipid. If you're using Adobe Premiere, I know there's a way to pause for a couple seconds.
in order to form a lipid, a fatty acid and the glycerol in it.
And then Nate told me something. He texted me back now.
Shamar was texting me. He was like, he be telling his bros that be saying he ain't shit. So I guess they be taking it as like I feel like he takes it as to heart.
Vanessa, you need to mute. We're hearing this.
Two hydrogen and 1 of the oxygen are going to come off into a dehydration synthesis to get an H2O. Then these two molecules are going to look together. You can find triglycerides in olive oil, coconut oil, fast food, beef, avocados, and many seeds. Phospholipids have 4 subunits. Glycerol unit, a phosphate unit, 2 fatty acid groups, and a nitrogen group has a polar head, which is water loving, and the 2 fatty acid chains is non-polar, water loving. Steroids have a 4 hydrocarbon ring structure. Different side chains result in different steroids. Cholesterol is a good example of a steroid, very important.
Again, pause there for like 2 or 3 seconds so we can look at that structure.
Saturated fatty acids. They are made up of a 20-carbon 5-ring structure. They can actually enhance the immune system and inflammatory response.
Whoa. There's headphones, no thank you. Again, okay, so like it a lot. The only comment is at the end of each segment, pause it for a second so we can see it when it's done and then move on. But you guys are nailing this. I feel like I don't have to teach you anything anymore. You've all done a fabulous job here. McKinney, one of my favorite names. Here we go. I love the cheesy music. I really love the record. Everybody's happy. That at this point, could you put both Beakers or Erlenmeyers up there so you can visually see more diversity, less diversity? Be nice too if there were like no yellows left over here, because then you can see you totally lost that allele. Because if that allele is strong, even if it's underrepresented in the new group, it'll come back. You know, so no yellow over here, and so you've lost something there. And that's it. Be nice for a little summary at the end there too. But I mean, that was good. I like that. What am I doing? Oh man, technology's not liking me lately. Right. Oh, there we go. All right. I see what I did there. Roto oncogenes. This is Tyler.
From normal cell hybridizing genetic material as DNA, we show how the gene is affected by various mutations, such as permutations and chromosomal rearrangement. These oncogenes cause the cells to become cancerous and promote uncontrolled cell division in tumors. Often these mutations alter the DNA sequence within the cell, forming a non-functional protein and prevent the cell from completing its cell cycle. As a result, mutations are carried forward and the organism remains unharmed. However, there are some gene mutations that are only cells to reproduce regardless of the DNA sequence. For example, some mutations enable the cells to reproduce to override cell cycle checkpoints by allowing CD3 to function without cycling and two daughter cells. The daughter cells are too damaged and mutation is not carried further. However, the daughter cells are able to reproduce. The mutation is propelled the generation forward, causing uncontrolled.
Okay, only one comment, which is Tyler, never lose that accent. I love that Islander accent. But other than that, I think this thing is fabulous. There's no problems here. Maybe again that last.
Thank you.
That last slide could last a couple seconds because it kind of ends abruptly. Maybe a little title slide at the end saying thank you or whatever. But very good.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nick Putnam.
Hi everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about the process of DNA packaging. DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is a hereditary material found in most organisms. DNA is found in almost every single cell. If you stretch the DNA in each cell all the way out, it would be roughly 2 meters. Cells are obviously pretty smaller than meters. How does DNA fit in this? The answer is DNA. Through a series of interactions from DNA against the structure allows DNA to fit within the nucleus of the cell. So how does this process of DNA packaging actually work? First, our DNA floating around the nucleus. DNA is negatively charged DNA then interacts with and wraps around DNA usually wraps around the structure of the plant. Which each contain about 146 base pairs of DNA. It's much simpler than the eukaryotes. Prokaryotes lack the great brown organelles and do not have the cells that help package the DNA. Instead, the DNA undergoes a process called DNA
Okay, that one's done. That's good. I like that a lot. It'd be nice to see another one for next week, although I know how much work this one was. But yeah, that's good. I cannot complain. I'm just closing some of these windows. Okay. It's tomorrow. Okay. Celine Rama. Now this one, I just saw part of this one and I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is a very metaphorical video. Come on. Okay, I kind of like that. I think you should have a little more continuity in your music, although I do like the music. Okay, quick, let me stop sharing for a second. Who knows the group that did that song? For a buck. What's the name of the group that did that song? Nobody knows. Nobody. Nobody. Where were you in 1986 when this came out? It was a big song. It was an important song. White Snake? Nothing? Nothing. Okay. All right. Grow up, people. There's more to life than Britney Spears. Oh, God. I think she's in Vegas now or something, isn't it? I don't know. You guys love it when I'm old. When I do my old stuff. I know you do. My old person jokes. Uh-oh. Removed by the uploader. Who is this? Sam Robinson. Yep.
I sent you a new link. Yeah, I took that one down.
Okay, can you email me right now and then I'll put you on last?
No, I already sent you the new one.
Yeah, I thought I recopied the new one. Let me check my email real quick. We stop the share. And because I saw that there was a there were two emails. Okay. There were two emails and two different links. I thought I checked the right link. Let me try this. Nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. Try again. Okay, so where am I? Share. Sharon is Karen. Okay, here we go. Sam Robinson. And here's to you, Sammy Robinson. Sorry, I'll stop. Triple X syndrome.
Okay, I still need to draw the character for it, so okay. That's the last step I have for this video.
I think you've done fine so far. I know Sam's using a program that's a lot more complicated, so it takes a lot longer to get a good one out. But you've made a lot of great progress through this so far this semester. Let me give you a little bit of input here. This part, it looks like the numbers are moving at a different speed than the chromosomes. If you could align that better, especially with those two, that would be good. What else? How come you've got 3 X's and none of them looks like any of the other ones? Shouldn't they all be pretty similar?
I was gonna do different colors, but my original idea was I was gonna have the third X chromosome come in like all red, just to like show up. But then I decided just on the arrow, just to keep the color consistency with those 3, to just keep it different from the other 2 to show the difference.
Oh, okay, that's fine. And the only other thing I was thinking is like at this point it would be cool if you had like a little picture here, like come up for each of these things or something, you know, because then like, I always say this because it's just my own personal preference. I don't like slides that are all text. It's kind of boring, but the little picture here.
No, that's a good idea. I'll do like a picture of somebody who has it, and then when they go to the animation, you can see what it should look like.
Excellent. All right, looking good, Sam. I know that's a lot of work. Okay. Cole Salazar.
Hey guys, this is Cole Salazar. Today I'm going to do a quick overview of the taxonomic classification system. This is the way to classify organisms from those specific to specific. So first we start with domain, followed by kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Now to show us an example of this, let's work with dogs. So the domain is Eukarya, kingdom, Animalia, phylum, Chordata, class, Mammalia, order, Carnivora, family, Canada, genus, Canis, species, Canis lupus, and the subspecies is Canis lupus brucea.
Okay, good. I like it. Stop already. Stop you. All right.
Class,
Okay, so my only input here would be at this point, when you go, at this point, it's pretty obvious. It's like eukaryote, which is all you, like a little more explanation for each of these things. Eukarya, which is all eukaryotes, Animalia, which is all animals, Chordata, which is all animals with notochords or spines or whatever, I don't know, whatever chordata have in common. Mammalia, which are chordates that have fur and give milk and blah, blah, blah. Carnivora, which are, so after each one, give a little bit more info to show how specific you get as you go down this chain. Okay? Yes, sir. Michelle Simmons. Osmosis. Loving the cheesy music, as always. Okay, so here, I like the way now you've got the text at the bottom and you're drawing the picture. I love this. My only input, and I wouldn't say change this one because this one's fine, but for next time, have a lot of this drawn before you come into this scene. So then, we're not spending a lot of time waiting for the drawing, but we're just looking at the important parts of the drawing. Whoa, wait a minute. So, okay, so just back up 1 second. So you've got as many arrows going this way as that way. So there's no osmosis happening here. It's at equilibrium, right? So what you're trying to show is there's more water here. So have more arrows going this way. All right. Oh, so now you're doing the balance. Yeah. Well, I would say in that first one, have more arrows going this way. And then instead of erasing the whole thing, just go quickly to now we're at equilibrium and it's the same each way. Yeah. So again, at that last scene, there you've got the same number of things each way. So as your director, I would say, in the first osmosis scene, I would say put a lot more sugar on one side and a lot less on the other side, a lot more water circles here and less, and then show most of the water going this way. And then in the next scene, show that, this has gone up and this has gone down, and now there's the same number going this way as that way. Okay? Because then you're getting all the aspects of osmosis together there. But I just love the style of this. I really do. Just if you could work on that content a tad. Okay. Haley Smith. Atomic structure. Oh. Right off, I'm going to say I'm loving this. I love that music. It's like, come on, guys, science. Okay, one science thing I would disagree with here. I wouldn't say neutral charge is ideal. It depends on the atom, really. If you're a sodium atom, neutral isn't good, right? You really, really want to give up an electron to have a full outer octet. And if you're a chloride, you want to pick one up. So I wouldn't say neutral is ideal. All right, let's see if you get into the octet rule in the next one. Octet rule. All right, so again, for this last statement here, to follow the rule, I would, instead of saying to follow the rule, it would be to be most stable. Atoms share electrons, share, lose, gain to fill the outer shell and become more stable. Okay, sorry, another mistake. Protons plus neutrons is the atomic mass. Almost no mass. Okay, good. Again, I love the style. Maybe correct some of those science mistakes, and it's a keeper. It's a good one. Okay, Tiana Smith, the quiet girl. Family history.
A family medical history shares 3 generations of family members. It's like to talk about family health history and what family gathers. Some questions to ask family members include the health status, age of death, and death of each family member. If possible, look at next to if someone in your family has a condition such as heart disease or diabetes, family medical history doctors important. It can help your doctor decide which steps to screen you or to start the testing.
Cancel. So, okay, this is awesome. The only thing I don't understand, maybe you could fill me in here. How come it's so pixelated here? Is that to make it look like it's on a chalkboard more so? Is Tiana here? This is Tiana, right? Okay, so that's the only thing, but I mean, this is a finished product, really. I'm just curious why, this is so pixelated looking, but I mean, whatever. Sautage.
Today, we will be learning about gap junctions.
Gap junctions, one of my favorite topics.
Gap junctions connect adjacent cells through protein channels. These channels connect via the cytoplasm of each cell. This allows for molecules and ions to pass between them. Gap junctions are made up of connexin and connexin proteins. Gap junctions are only found in animal cells. Gap junctions are most plentiful in neurons and cardiac muscle.
Okay, I mean, Audra, you're just kind of making more now because everyone you make is fine, is perfect. So that was really good. So your goal is to do a whole textbook full of those by Monday. I'm just kidding. Okay, stop sharing that. What time is it? 1:18. Okay, well, I gotta say, they're all looking really, really good. Looks like there aren't too many people left, so I'm gonna let you go. Keep making more. I'm gonna upload, I think next week's the last, so I'm going to upload what I want for that final project. And that's about it. So goodbye, guys. See you later.